Generic greetings and welcome to Trainatic. Today's beverage is a highly carbonated iron brew. So welcome to the demo of Trainatic. This is billed as an incremental train builder, but essentially you have to gather resources. You've got sort of roguelike elements or auto battle stuff and that sort of thing. Let's just go to new game and I'll show you a little bit of it. Yes, we will start over. So new game, and we are here, and it says, how did I get here? This track is not on any of my maps. Let's see where it takes us. So we have our train, we have the options to accelerate or decelerate. We can't even reverse, but basically you can see on the bottom left we've got our fuel and our speed, and every time I fire we've got a little cannon on the back of this train here. I'm gathering wood on the top right, and oh, looks like I've crashed into that one and out of fuel. Okay, so what happens now? Well, you press continue and you automatically get sent back to the station here. It says here again, there is something strange about these tracks. This old train is going to need some upgrades. So we have our engine, and we can say get additional cars, we can get more bullets, we can gain some armor, etc. So I'm going to spend a couple of, well, all of our wood actually, on the spike shooter upgrade. So increased attack speed, so it's +5 fire rate, and then what we do is we go to depart, and we depart to the woods because that's the only option we get. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and continue gathering some more stuff. I think there's also, there's not just wood to gather, I think there's also stone, but I've not actually completed the demo just yet. I mean, I was about to say I'm going to throttle down and basically save some fuel, but looks like that hasn't happened. I sense a strange power looming over me. Okay, let's go with probably that total cars +1. An additional spot for a car, unlock more cars for the upgrade. I'm going to go with the armor upgrade actually, because obviously we are crashing into stuff. So let me just go ahead and give multiple upgrades there, and I think we'll do the same thing for the shooter, and then we'll depart and then start and once again head. There's no reverse as far as I can tell. You just basically go on this randomly generated track. I'm just going to I was going to say I'll slow right down, but there's no real reason to, although I guess if we are on speed 0, what I can do is farm some more wood, although I'm very aware that we are going to probably max out on the top right here sooner rather than later. Yeah, we're completely maxed out, so I'm just going to power through and get some fuel. I'm going to go with additional car and extra fuel upgrades, more fuel upgrades, that should do. And the whole point is, obviously, you cycle through and you gain lots and lots of upgrades, and yeah, let's see how far we can get this time and build up the train. I think there's an upgrade that it's like an explosive ram, so if you're going max speed and you end up hitting the trees, there'll be a bit of an explosion, and obviously we need to make sure that the train is fully tooled up. I think eventually the train does like sort of loop back on itself, or the track, should I say. You've got additional car there, but you need more. I'm going to go with max wood storage, and what's that? Armor upgrade, take less damage, speed upgrade. Let's go with probably, do I need any more fuel? Not really. Extra storage. Yeah, let's go with extra storage, and then we'll depart, and then once again head. So we've got a bit more fuel now, which is good. We've got another car on the back of this one. Obviously we do need to, I'm going to put the speed down to nothing here while I just basically farm all these here. You can see the track is completely different from the previous one. The other one was going up, this one's just curved and then all the way down the bottom there. I'm probably going to end up maxing out the cargo again, but I'm going to get hopefully another gun on the back, and that'll hopefully mean we can gather a lot more. I don't know what sort of opponents we're going to find as we progress on down the tracks. We can progress on. I think I'm going to head and we'll see how far we get on this one. Looks to be fairly empty down the bottom here. Don't think we're going to get too far on this one before we run out of fuel. There you go, out of fuel, but we're already maxed. So there we go. There is another car. I'm going to go with managed trains, and we can go back and we'll change that to a spiked shooter. So we've got 2 of those now, which is good. Looks like you can move the cars around. Okay, depart. Level 0, and there we go. So we now have, like I say, 2 shots. The things aren't 100% accurate, by the way. There is some variation in when they're firing and such, and you can see it's not like a direct line. There we go. That's pretty good there. Looks like we're going to have to continue down the track, gathering all of this stuff up here, and I don't know what the next upgrade's going to be, but the fun is in finding out. Let's go to continue. We've got a quick depart, which I think you just go straight from there. Extra damage, extra accuracy. Let's go with explosive impact. Hitting a tile full speed creates an explosion that has a cooldown, +1 impact. And we're going to go with, well, we don't really need armor. I think we're going to go with additional fire rate. Maybe extra speed, because why not? And then I think we are totally out on that one. Okay, so we will head once again, and oh, look at that! We can see there's it's now firing incrementally. That's interesting. Wonder why it's desynced. Don't know why it's done that, but no matter. We not max speed. We're not max speed. We can go up to speed 55 now as opposed to 40. Let's go to continue. And going to go with maybe extra speed or extra fire rate or additional car. Going to go with additional cars because, well, why not? We're going to have to get probably all upgrades eventually. I don't know exactly how many upgrades there are, but it appears to be quite a number. But anyway, obviously we're now max speed, so when we hit things, like we're going to do in a moment, we will create a little explosion, and I believe we gather from there as well, so that's all good. Obviously every time we do this we're travelling a little bit further, you know, a little bit faster, a little bit further. What do I want to go with now? Extra damage, don't think we need. Extra bullet duration? Oh, so I'll go further. Okay. Either that or we can go with increased max storage. I'm going to go with increased max storage, and oh, look at this. There's appears to be a storage support car. So +1 resource gathered from supported cars, +40 additional storage while this car is on the train. Okay. I might as well. Do I need that? I don't know if I do need that in my life. I'm going to go with more speed, more better. And then you've got, yeah, more speed there. So we'll depart. And let's see how fast this thing is going to go now. It's going to go to 55. That's all right. So max speed. So we are going to blow through all of these and make explosions as we head, and hopefully gather the wood as well. I think fuel's probably going to be another one, although no, look at that, we're already maxed out on wood. Okay, and whoa, what was that? Okay, appears to be some sort of orb. What was that? Is that the great power I've been feeling? Perhaps more answers lie down the track. Okay, so I'm going to go with additional storage, and let's go with maybe armor upgrade, because it feels like, well, if there's enemies about, we're gonna have to probably sort of tool up for that one. So let's depart with our new upgrades, so we can now gather some more, which is excellent. So you can see we got additional speed. Let's go with 55. Yeah, that's fine. And it does feel like fuel's going to be the main one now, but we'll be finding more things as we progress on down the track, and we can still gather material. And there we go, we're already maxed out, but we've got a little bit further. What else have we got? We've got extra speed, we've got that's just a milestone. Can be completed. Milestones can be completed to earn stats and resources. Okay, we'll get that then. Milestones, so different loads of milestones. So destroy blocks, go further, increase speed. Yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. Fine. Upgrades then, and I'm going to go with explosive impact upgrade, and yeah, we're just going to keep get that one, because it seems to be quite useful, getting a bit more speed. And then once again, we will head. So additional fuel is all good. This track has reverted to the one, so it is, yeah, heading down here. Alright. Eventually, as I said, I think you do find different resources like stone and such, but I don't know if we can actually carry that yet, or we need something else. But no matter, we are heading through and getting in a decent amount of resources. All the wood wasn't exactly maxed out there. Milestone, how we're doing. Just working on that distance there. So speed upgrade, unlock ability to toggle on auto acceleration. That might be quite useful. Or do I go with fuel upgrade? Yeah, I'm going to go with fuel upgrade, you know, and probably just max that out. And then Oh, look at that. While at max speed, burn less fuel, and we gain fuel efficiency. Okay, well, we'll do that. And then depart. It does very much have just one more run sort of feel to it, and it's a fairly quirky title. It's a bit different, at least. Yeah, there we go. So let's see where this takes us. Don't know if getting in more gun, more better is the way forward there, but looks like we're going to completely max out on our wood. So yeah, there we go. We're completely maxed out. So I'm just going to try and keep heading, and you know, the more firing, it's more milestones and such. So it all works for that one. Milestone, how we're doing? Got 95% on that one there. So we've got, what's this one? A fuel support car. Right. Oh, so support cars gain 0.1 fuel when they collect a resource. Oh, so you can power itself basically. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm going to get another car, and we'll depart, and let's see if we can once again max out on this one. There you go. Background's changed again, and appears we have more trees ahead of us, and we will get another milestone on this one, I think, because of the distance travelled. Oh, I don't know if you're noticing there, but the trees have become a bit more resilient, and I'm not doing the damage that I need to do. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have to increase the damage, but do I get the fuel car first? Fuel car first, and then extra damage. What goes all the way up there? Don't know. You have to continue upgrading in order to get the rest of it. Milestone, we gain additional speed and 50 wood, so that's fine. And I'm just going to go with basically a max damage. 6 out of 10. We can go 7 out of 10. Then we depart here and see if we can gather more resources. So max speed is now 65, so that's pretty good, and hopefully the damage now is improved, so we can take the trees out in one hit as opposed to what it was doing previously. It was bouncing off, although I'm guessing they get more resilient the further along the line we go. And obviously seeing more things. Ah, there's some rocks, so we're already starting to see some new type of resource. And what's that, a grenade car? Ooh, okay. Why can't I get that? Maybe I need to get fully upgraded there. Okay. Extra bullet duration, maybe? Fuel support car. Yeah, okay. Manage train. Go back to there. Change that to fuel support car. Select and depart. And obviously we've got, well, you know, we've got grenade cars that we're going to get as well. So now, every time we do this, I believe we are generating a bit of fuel. I think so, anyway, if that's what we've got. Might have to go with more storage, but see how we get on. So, see if we can start collecting some rocks. Ah, that's probably why I wasn't able to get that other upgrade. It probably requires rocks. Right, so we're fully maxed out. And yeah, okay, we definitely need to get more fuel. What does it say? Oh no, it just says wood. Okay, might be some other things. Destroy 500 blocks. Clear, that's +1 damage and +2 damage at max speed. Okay, so that's fine. Upgrades then. Gonna go with accuracy or spiked shooter upgrade. Don't know if I need that in my life. Support, storage, 15 additional storage with a support car. There you go. Extra fuel and support car, collects resources. So let's go with that one. And probably that. Don't know if we need additional health just yet. Feels like we don't. But we've got up to, there you go, speed is 65. Feels like the RAM would be a nice upgrade. You can see it's doing fairly decent damage with these wooded areas on the track there. Obviously completely and utterly hazardous. There we go. Yeah, I'm tempted by the grenade wagon, and we've got some more rocks, or we've got some rocks coming up there, but we've maxed out once again. And I'm going to go with max storage, 10 out of 10. And extra fuel. And depart maybe, or do I start going with extra bullet duration? Why not? There's no point in not spending the resources. So I don't know if there's like a max... I don't know if there's like a max sort of run you can do or not, but we shall hopefully find out. So smashing through all of these. Wood is at half, fuel is also at half, so it seems to be a good balance there. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to get to a point where I can start collecting some stone. Feels like we are here, and didn't manage to get that one, which is a bit of a shame. So I think that says yes. So it's a question mark, and we need 10 of them. I reckon that'll be stone. +1 shooter car. Oh, do we get another car? No, maybe not. Let me go with extra impact size. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. And do we gain... Yeah, I'll go for another one of those. Why not? And then, when in doubt, just put it in the spike shooter upgrade. We'll depart. So, you can see these bullets are... Oh, they're travelling much further now. Okay, that's handy. And I should probably max this out, because that's when we get the explosion radius. So, hopefully this run, we will start to generate some stone. Looks like we're going to be maxed out on wood, by the look of it. And here comes some stone there. Oh no, we didn't manage to get there, which is a bit of a shame. So, do I go with additional explosion size? Feels like we're going to get more there. Fuel upgrade. Oh, we got max fuel there, that's fine. Fuel support car. Gain extra fuel and support car collects resources. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Is that maxed out? 3 of 3 it is actually, yeah. So, we'll go with efficiency. And we'll depart on that one. So, we need to go max speed, because that's when we are most efficient. There we go. And, obviously the extra resources, we're going to have to find some stone as well. There is a cooldown by the look of it on that ram. It did say there was a cooldown, but I don't know exactly what it was. Already collecting some good amount of wood here. And coming down to where we've got some stone, but it doesn't look like there's some within gather distance. Oh yeah, I did manage to get 1 stone. Okay, I reckon now it will show us that resource. Yes, so you need to get a grenade car. You need 2 stone. Oh no, sorry, you need 10 stone. I've got 2, and we also need 250 for an additional car. Right, okay. Impact size seems to be the obvious one. Extra max fuel, extra bullet duration. Let me depart again. And, oh wow, so we've got some sort of crisscross tracks now. Okay, interesting. But we'll also have to get additional storage for our wood. Okay, well, we will continue as best we can, and it feels like this track's eventually going to loop on itself. So, into here. Oh, we've got looks to be a big forest coming up. Yeah, that's all good, and I think we're maxed out. Yeah, we didn't even see any stone at all on that one, which is, yeah, interesting. Extra max fuel. There's max fuel. Extra storage. +15 storage when, yeah, we've got the storage support car, which is what we've got. And then finally, extra bullet duration. Accuracy, I don't think we really need. Auto accelerator, don't think we need. Let's go with +5 max speed. Or do we go with armor? We haven't really been down the whole armor front, have we? Oh, well, there's the end of that. That's as far as it went. Let's go with storage support. I don't know what our max storage is, but let's see. Distance travelled. Yeah, that's getting worked on. Destroy 7,500 blocks. In progress 11%. Okay, that's feels like it's not achievable within the scope of this video. But then again, we might get, like, if there's mortar upgrades and stuff, then it might change. So we'll see. So we now have much more fuel. We have a bigger storage, which is all good. I very much would want the grenade car, but I think I need additional car for that one. And finally coming up to some stone, which is good. So there we go. So we're getting some stone. I'm going to see if I can get even more. There we go. And oh, there's that spinny thing again. Let me go to continue. It says, there it was again. I've almost got it figured out. If I could only see it one more time. What's that there? Spike shooter. +1 piece at full speed. Oh, so it goes through and gathers more. Interesting. Okay, well I can get a grenade car. I don't think there's much point in it though. I really don't think there's much point. Storage support upgrade, +1 resource, no. We don't need more armor, we don't really need more speed. +1 number of cars behind supported. Fuel support. We need a lot more storage, I think. Let's go with more storage. +1 resource gathering. Pierce at full speed. Seems to be a good one. And do we don't need accuracy really. Let's go more max speed. Eventually we're gonna, like, say, get everything anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. So our max speed is now 70. Let's start to fire. And you can see the explosion radius is much higher, which aids us in gathering resources. I think we're still going to max out, really. But continue upgrades, that's what it's all about. And are we almost maxed out on wood? We are exactly maxed out on wood. Okay, more stone, more better then. So, travelling further, travelling faster, lots of stone over there, which is good. I assume the storage for stone is, yeah, the same maximum, yes. So I can get another car. I will go for extra explosive impact. Okay, it feels like another car and unlock myself a grenade car, which is extra fire rate as well. Oh, well, we're going to go with that. I don't know what the rest of it's going to be like, but yeah, all good. Extra max speed, there we are. And don't think there's anything else we can get. We can go for the accuracy, because it's going to unlock something, isn't it? Might as well. So manage train, and it's going to go on the back here. So we're going to change that to a grenade launcher. I'm going to change it and make it go right, and then we will depart, and we will head. So let's see what sort of effect this has. Oh, that's well, that's gathering resources then. Right, that's pretty handy. The grenade does seem to be a bit yeah, it's not exactly accurate, put it that way. And we're now maxed out on the wood. Okay, so it's just stone now. We'll gather stone as best we can. And obviously because of we getting fuel as we are getting fuel as we gather resources, that grenade is helping us out a lot. So that's pretty good. But we got quite a way there, and some stone. We can even get an additional total cars, but I don't know if we necessarily need that. Well, max speed, burn less fuel. Let's pick up that one. And we've got in... what's this? Bullet duration at max speed. Yeah, that's fine. Faster bullets, +5 bullet speed. Let's go with max on that one. And extra fire rate for a grenade upgrade. And you can have another shooter car. Well, I can't get another car. That's not gonna happen. But I can go with... do I get auto accelerate? Yeah, why not? And we're gonna go with... what's best? +1 more resource gathered from supported cars. Yeah, we're gonna pick that one up. And I think that's about it. Once again, depart. And is there a way to auto accelerate, or you just... what? Auto, you have to press... It's not really auto if you have to press a button. Anyway, see how we get on. So, gathering wood, gathering speed, and eventually coming up to stone. I don't know if there's a different type of resource other than wood and stone. I actually have no idea, but we'll find out soon enough. So we're not maxed out on stone, nowhere near, but we are maxed out on the wood. So extra storage maybe? Or do I go... What's that? Extra explosion size? Possibly. Extra explosion impact damage. Number of cars being supported. Not sure. Storage maybe for wood? Well, I can only get the one. And... do I need another car? Don't think so. Extra impact damage. I'll go with accuracy just because I can. And then I'll get another car, but obviously I can't tow up behind us yet. It won't work yet because we don't have another car to go. I wonder what the maximum amount of cars you can get is. Anyway, maxing out on the speed, which I should have done from the beginning. And the grenade's definitely came into play because look at that, we've already maxed the wood out. Good grief. Okay, let's see if we can get some stone. Not with that accuracy, we can't. Looks like there's loads coming up here, which is all good. And obviously we'll be hitting new milestones for distance as well at some point. We should probably check that out. Oh, we're on 21% for the destroy blocks there. 50% for grenade car as well, so that's all good. Exercise with the explosion. Extra grenade damage. Yeah. Max storage. Explosion radius. One in for another car. +1 total cars. But we can't get that because I have not enough stone. Okay. Fuel support upgrade. Extra storage. Extra explosion radius. Extra acceleration. And extra max speed maybe. Now I'll go for acceleration. And that should be done. Depart once again. And max this one out. It's now 80. Okay, that's good. And immediately you can see how much wood we can collect. At least there's no ammo in the game, because otherwise we'll have absolutely went through it by now. Obviously sticking with max speed because we're running efficiently at that. We've already gathered all of the wood that is available, so I won't fire just yet because I want to have the grenade go like that. Oh, actually wait, I don't know if you saw that. I don't think I actually gathered that with a grenade. I think it was because of the damage isn't that good. +2 grenade damage. Okay. Max out the acceleration. Take less damage when we run into things. We're not doing that anyway. I'm going to go with maybe more max storage. Don't need it in one of those. Depart. I don't know what don't know how many runs we've had so far, but let's see. Gather more wood. Gather more stone if I can. I think it was 25 for an additional car, and then we get I don't know if we get another gun car. We do have a spare gun car. Don't know if you can have multiples of others, but we'll see. So here we go, lots of stone up ahead. That's good. That's probably the most we've ever collected in one go. And then there's more on the track here, which is excellent for us. Normally you wouldn't want to say that. Oh yes, the line's blocked. Excellent. +1 additional car straight away. And we've got maybe fuel. Okay, need 75 stone for that one. Alright, I think we'll go with extra max speed. I'm going to go with manage train and go to the back here like so. I don't know if there's like a... I don't know if there's like a bonus. Oh yeah, so I think where things are, you gain bonuses based on its position. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to put on the back here. And I can go with a... Well, I can only go with that one, I think. Let's go with that one. Depart. Yeah, there's definitely some subtleties that I'm missing on this one, but it's okay. Right, so max speed is... Oh, look at that. It's much more... It's much higher. We're still going to max out on stone... on wood very early on, but I think we're almost infinite in our distance now. Like, we've only just started using a bit of fuel, so that's good. Making some good headway. And getting stone. Obviously we've got more gun, more better now. We're only on halfway to fuel our bit, because we're not collecting it anymore. It's starting to go down. Let's continue. And +1 shotgun car. Oh, okay. That could be of some benefit. Or do I go with extra storage upgrades? Don't know. Extra explosion impact damage. +1 size of the explosion. +1 damage for the shooter. I mean, it feels like getting a shotgun car would be good. But I think I'm going to go with max storage. Yeah, that's fine. I might as well spend that. Extra fire rate at max speed. Ah, but I need more stone. Okay. So, it was already heading there. That was automatically going, but I've overridden it. Alright, there we go. So, we're firing away now. Wood is almost full. We'll probably make a decent headway into stone collection area. There we go. So coming up to some now. That's all good. Hopefully we can put a bit of a dent in this milestone of distance and stuff destroyed. Oh, look at all this stone coming up. Brilliant. But look at that. Start taking damage. Things are getting harder. Okay. I assume damage just... Does it remove fuel? Because there's no health meter. I think it might do. Let's continue. So, milestones. Destroy blocks. I'm going to have to go with armour. And that should be fine. More storage. That's now maxed out. Impact size. What do we need for that? We need 100 stone. Okay. Fire rate at max speed. That's alright. Bullet duration at max speed. We'll go with the impact to part. Oh, was that magically going there? So, see what we can do. Keep firing, keep firing. Okay, so wood is definitely getting collected. You can see when the grenades land just how much we basically max out on the wood. Speaking of maxed, we are now coming to a point where we are max wood here, and hopefully we can start getting a sizable number of stone. And it looks like the armour's coming into play. I'm not taking any damage anymore, but I'm assuming it will do eventually. Oh, there's a nice sizable set of stones there. And like I said, it does feel like this might eventually loop back on itself, but let's see. And out of fuel, we have another milestone. So distance milestone is completed. Okay, I think we're going to go with, once again, burn less fuel, fuel support. We're going to go with grenade damage. Grenade damage. Explosion support. What? A spark car, buff any card that deals damage. Place next to a damage. Alright, okay, so we can buff that up. Alright. Go with extra explosives there. And Plus fire rate at max speed. Plus additional damage. I'll go with damage. Depart. And see how far we get on this one. Obviously stone is the main thing for us. No, really. Although, we generally just need all the resources. So far it's only been wood and stone that we've encountered. And that weird orb thing. Which I don't know what that's all about. I'm sure we'll find out in due course. So, lots of stones up ahead, which is all good, although the ram will take care of business on that one. Feels like we should be getting more, maybe, piercing, but don't know if we can or not. There's some more up there, up there. Decent distance now, and you can see fuel is pretty good as well. And absolutely ploughing through the centre. Stone is halfway to being full. I think we are going to, yeah, run out of there. And, oh, there's that orb again. Continue. And it says, that's it. I can track its energy signature and lure it to the train. I must build the orb catcher. Okay. Shotgun car. Yeah. Feels like the way forward, isn't it? Let's pick up a shotgun car. And fuel efficiency or damage. Extra explosion size. Fire rate at max speed. Well, we're always max speed anyway, so we might as well do that. Bullet duration at max speed. Yeah, I mean, you see how big the upgrade tree is. Let's go to manage and go right to the back here and change to, we can do the shotgun. I'm going to put it all the way to the front because obviously the, you know, it is a shotgun, so it's probably going to be not great in terms of the area of effect. So, rate of fire is not exceptional, but it does do a huge, well, it's basically a huge swathe of destruction there. See just how quick we can get down this track now. There's some more stones. And I think I'm... Oh, actually, wait, yeah, I think I've actually messed the position of things up. Oh no, that might be okay. And we are now heading to stone territory, but we are completely maxed on wood. Hopefully we'll have the same thing happen with stone. I don't think there's any other upgrades I can get when it comes to carrying things. And I know some of these shots are bouncing off now, which is suboptimal to say the least. A huge pile of stones up here. And here we're about halfway with the stones, and look at that, taking damage as well. Okay, so we've come further than we ever have. I mean, obviously roguelike, isn't it? So every run you get improvements. So I can get armor upgrades. Can't get any more train. It's not going to happen. But I'm going to have to go with additional armor, aren't I? And there we go, that's maxed. Increase size of the explosion. Yeah, let's just max that out completely. Okay. That feels like it's going to be a bit abusive. Let's go with extra damage on the shotty. And depart. Start. So, much bigger explosion radius now. So, not only do we clear the tracks better, we also are able to gather more resources quickly. I guess I should probably not fire as much because we gather stuff when we get fuel when we gather stuff. But if we've already got max fuel, then you don't want to be doing it. But anyway, stones are a little bit sparse on this run. Oh, I seal up all over here though. That's good. So getting all those. And I don't know what else I have to make. It did say I had to make something. Don't know what milestones we've got, but we're going to continue on doing what we can anyway, so it's not going to change our plans. It's all about travelling farther, firing faster, not actually getting wiped out by loads of trees. We almost maxed stone. We are almost maxed stone. Oh, look at all these ahead. Are we going to max out on stone? Yes, we have. First time we've maxed that out. Continue. Right. What did it say we have to make again? Was it a catcher of some kind? Don't really want to bother with the support. Extra gun damage, and then that unlocks other things. Let's go with extra gun damage, which is 5 fire rate at max speed. Yep, we're always at max speed. Extra bullet duration. And it continues on. It really just continues on. Wow. Depart. Start. So once again, I think we will end up maxing out the train. It's all good. So just waiting to see what the fuel go down, and then we'll gather more. So wood's already maxed out. Completely maxed out now on that. And I think we'll have a similar thing with stones. And it's just a matter of time now. We just need to gather what we can. Some more stone coming up. And more here. Max speed is 95. And I think it's about, is it 500 probably for storage? There's loads of stones up there. Although it's been a bit... yeah, it's not been a huge amount. Although, still got loads to pick up here. But getting more of a dense field. There we go. Fuel's going down. Are we going to max out on stones? Feels like we are. Yes, we did. And continue. Right. Extra acceleration. Fuel upgrade. Let's go with fuel efficiency. +1 fuel spot upgrade. +1 number of cars ahead spotted. There's only one we can pick up. And do we want to go with that? +2 damage at max speed. Let's just max that out completely as well. Going to go with extra acceleration, an additional max speed, and extra damage, extra fire rate at max speed. Depart. So I don't know what our speed's going to be now. It feels like it's probably going to be quite a bit. We're at 110. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And wood is almost maxed out. To be honest, with the explosion, like, we don't really need to fire as we ram into things. We're gathering what we can. Obviously, I'm just focusing on the stone, really. That's all good. So obviously, this has just been the demo. I don't know what upgrades are going to be added in the full game. I'm not too sure exactly when it's scheduled to be out. I think it said 2025, but I'll put a link in the description as always. Just want to see what the end of the demo is going to be. But we start off with a very humble train, and now we've got an absolute unit here. And we're still gathering resources, still ploughing forward. We are definitely going to be maxing out our storage. There we go, completely maxed out. And apparently the field is getting denser and denser. And we are taking damage now. And there we go, continue, teleport back. So we can't get any more armour, so that's not going to happen. All of this is pretty much upgraded. We've got +15 fire rate at max speed. We've got +1 bullets per shot. +10 bullet speed at max speed. We'll get that. Grenade upgrade. Grenade upgrade. That was a sentence. What about milestones? No. Okay. Can't get anything else down here. We're basically almost completely maxed out. Is there anything I can build? And get a car. No, that'll have to do. We'll stick with the shotgun. Depart. And see how far we go on this run. See, I think in the full version you might see more resource types, but who knows? Must be a heavy training if it's mainly made up of stones. I mean, not that trains aren't heavy anyway, they're sort of not known to be very light, as a rule. So, once again, collecting all the resources we can, mainly stones now, and eventually, I reckon we'll see the orb again, whatever it was, the entity that's keeping us here and allow us for respawns. There's all narrative that I'm just not too sure on. And more stones up here. Shoot forward. All the stones gathering. There we are, we're maxed out now. So I'm just going to fire forward so we don't take as much damage. But the grenade now, we're actually sort of... We're to a point now where by the time the grenade's fired, we've already passed like quite a number of places. What's this one here? Shotgun car, destroy stuff. Yeah, okay. Where do we want to go now? Extra bullet speed. I'm going to have to pick up that support there. Orb catcher car, used to detect. We need 750. 750 wood. Okay. Well, I don't know what the deal is with that then. I thought we couldn't even store that amount. I thought we could only store about 500. I guess we'll find out. Unless I need to change up the car. I may need to change up the cars. Well, it's interesting because when we first started, we could hardly travel the length of ourselves. And now, obviously, we are absolutely blasting through all of these. And then I'll pick up the orb catcher car. I'll have to get rid of something though. Probably get rid of the shotgun. Although we are getting milestones off it, and that might increase the max things that we have. Max speed currently is 110. Yeah, speed 110. There's more stones. Heading round to here. And it's starting to get pretty dense. So there's us maxed. So I'm just going to fire ahead. Just to give us best possible distance basically, because it'll slow the thing down. And there's that. We've taken some damage there as well. Milestones. Oh wow, destroy 7,500 blocks. Didn't expect that. Okay. Let's go with manage. No. Upgrades. So we got 719 stone, but only 425 wood. So do I need to get a bigger storage? But I don't think I can. Support cars earn more resources and increase storage capacity. Let's go with change. There's a support car. Causing to explode when damaged. Support cars attach bomb to tiles they hit, causing them to explode when destroyed. We've only got another shooter. And we obviously don't want to put an empty car on. Depart. I think when we come back it drops the stuff off. So if we're not spending it, we still can get enough for the orb catcher car. Assume that's how it works. But we can't get any more speed, we can't get any more armour. So we'll see. If it was 750 and we had 400 odd last time, this is full again. Hopefully we'll be alright. We've got loads of stone though. But I'm going to save up for the orb catcher car. That's the main goal now. We'll probably do this run, then probably end up getting... I think we'll probably need another run, and I don't know what to remove. Probably a shotgun of all things. Although no, if we've got the orb catcher car, we'll probably take the storage off, because we're not, you know, that's literally the last thing to get. But we'll probably be over 1,000 stone now. And we are going to max this out. There we go, maxed out on stone, maxed out on wood. Fuel is going down. And see if we can get the car unlocked. Continue. Yes, we can. Okay, orb catcher car. Used to detect and capture the orb. Manage terrain for the shotgun. Do we need to bother with that one, or shall I just change storage? Change. Select. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. Any other upgrades I can get? Don't think so. Depart. Ah, orb detection. So the top, it shows us... Yeah. Orb detection. We're on 26%. We need to be at least a minimum speed of 100. So I wonder if we're going to detect it and then we try to chase it. I assume that's what's going to happen. Okay. Orb targeted. Maintain speed. Oh, I can see it. We're approaching it. How are we doing for fuel? Fuel is absolutely fine. So it's travelling down the track. I'm going to continue firing towards it to try and clear the way so we don't slow down. But we are almost there. And there it is. We've caught the orb. That was some Trainatic, or Trainiac as I've been probably calling it. Total time played, 52 minutes, total departures 38. Feels like we did more. You've reached the ends of the demo. Wish this to be notified for the full release. Thank you for playing. Yeah, total resources collected over 10,000. Distance travelled 1,149. Furthest distance travelled is 88. There you go. That's been a bit of the game. It's a bit of a quirky thing. I don't know where the inspiration of it came from, but yeah, it is what it is. It does definitely have a just one more run type of approach. As for the narrative, I have no idea. I don't think we really need to have one when we've got a train with loads of gun carriages all over it. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed this look at the game. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, then by all means let me know. Tips, comments, suggestions in the comments as always, and we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.